Hi everyone, my name is Sanjeev. In this video, I will demo how to integrate Azure Key Vault in Mule application. Let's start the demo. Here I have created Azure Key Vault demo Mule application. I will enhance this application to get the secret from the Azure Key Vault. So in this example, I will show you how to get the secret database password from the Azure Key Vault. You can very well store the database password credential in property file, but that's not better way because that goes with the code and developers or the admin can see that password. It is better that you put the password in centralized place where only authorized people can access and manage that password. So that's why I'm going to show you how to manage the password or secret. That could be any password, database password or data lake password or any system password that you want to manage. So instead of managing and putting in property file, it is better to get from the Key Vault, Azure Key Vault, because it would be managed in more controlled manner. So before I enhance this flow further, I'm going to create a Azure Key Vault first. So I will go to the Azure portal. So I'm here in Azure portal. I will search for Key Vault service. Here I will create a Key Vault. So I will click create plus create. Subscription is default because I have only one subscription that is already selected. Resource group, I don't have any, so let me create it. So I will give Mule app resource group. Click OK. Key Vault name, I will give Mule app Key Vault demo. I will click next. For permission model, I will select Vault access policy and then I will click create plus review. Now I will click create. So it is initializing the deployment. Now submitting deployment. So it is going to create a Key Vault. Deployment in progress. This will create this Mule app Key Vault demo Key Vault. And we are going to use this Key Vault. Okay, Key Vault has been created. So I will go to the resource. Now inside this Key Vault, I will create a secret. So I will click secrets object. I will click plus generate or import. Upload option manual is fine. I will give the name database. I would say database password. And I will give some dummy value because this is just a demo. ABC123. I'm keeping everything default. So I will click create. So now I have a secret database password here. I will access this password from Mule application. But before that, I have to register an application. So I will go to the Azure services. And here I will search for app registration. So I'm going to register a new application plus new application. I will give the name Mule Key Vault AD demo app. Click register. So we have client ID. I will copy this client ID in my notepad. Now we have tenant ID. I will copy the tenant ID. Now I will generate a secret. So I will click add a certificate of secret plus new client secret. I will give the name Key Vault app secret, click add. I will copy the secret value in my notepad. Now I will add API permissions. Click plus add permission. Now I will add the Azure Key Vault permission to my this new registered application. So I will click this Azure Key Vault. We are going to assign permission. I'm going to click the checkbox for permission and click add permissions. So Key Vault permission has been assigned to this application. Now I will go back to the Key Vault that we created. Here now I will configure the access and I will add the new policy. So I go to the access policies, create a new policy. Here I will give the permission for secret management. Click next. I will search for my application. Our application was, let me go back and search my application. App registrations. We just created Mule Key Vault AD demo app. Let me copy the name. Now I will go to the Key Vault again. Here I will go back to the access configuration. Go to the access policies to configure the new policy, plus create new policy. Here I will select the secret management because I'm going to assign the permissions for secret management. Click next. Here I will give the permissions to this newly created application that we registered. So this is the application we registered. Let me search this. So I will select from this drop down. So we selected this application. This would be the principal. Click next. Click next again. Create. So we have created the policy. We have given the all permission to this application. So this newly registered application have the access to retrieve the secrets. Now I will go to the AnyPoint Studio. I have a listener here. It is listening on this path. So I have given this path get secret detail to retrieve the secrets. This is just transferring the payload to JSON, and here I'm logging the payload. I will use the Azure Key Vault connector to access the secret. So I will search in Exchange and search for Azure Key Vault. Okay, we got the Azure Key Vault connector. I will add this connector. Azure Key Vault connector has been added to our application. Now I will use the get secret operation to retrieve the secret from Azure Key Vault. Here I will now configure the connector configuration. I will set up this client ID, tenant ID, client secret that we just got it in Notepad. So I'll configure all these values. I have created a property file for that purpose. First, let me fill this property file. So client ID is this one we copied. Now I will copy the tenant ID. Now I'll copy the secret. Vault name. So let me get the vault name here. This is the vault name we created, Azure Vault. And for secret name, let me go to the secrets. So this is our secret name. Let me copy this. So I'm going to use these property names. For client ID, this one is for tenant ID. So I'll copy in tenant ID. So I will put client ID here. Tenant ID is fine. For client secret, put here client secret. And for vault name, I will put vault name. Let me check all these names are correct. Okay, first tenant ID, client secret, vault name, everything is fine. Let me go back to the configuration. Now I will test the connection. Okay, vault name. Okay, vault name is incorrect. Okay, right here, there's a spelling mistake. Let me test again. Okay, test connection successful. That means we are able to connect to the Azure Key Vault. Click OK. Now I will go back to the get secret operation. Here I will give the secret name. So let me put the property name here. And our property name is secret name. Okay. Let me check the property file. Let me correct this property name. It should be secret name. So we configured the connector configuration. We put it a secret name. Secret version is not required because if we are not putting secret version, it will take latest one. Let me run this application. So this operation will go to the key vault and try to fetch the secret database password. Our application has been deployed. Now let me clear the console. Now I will go to the Postman and I will call this endpoint. Get secret detail. Click send. Okay, we got the response. Update on, created on, version. So this is the version. This is the ID. And this is the name. Let me check the value. This is the value. So we gave the database password value ABC123. That's why we are getting ABC123. Let me go back to the Azure Key Vault. Now if our database password gets changed, we can come here and go to the secret and we can create a new version. Here name would be same and we can put the new value ABC123 new updated password. Click create. So now we got the new version. Here the password is ABC123. Now database password got changed and we put a new value ABC123 dash new updated password. So let me go back to the Postman and I will invoke this endpoint again, get secret detail, click send. So our value is now ABC123 new updated password. So we are getting latest database password. If you want to fetch the password based on version, you can give the version, secret version here, and those version you can see here. These are the version. This is a more controlled and more centralized approach where you don't have to redeploy your application, because if you are putting your database password or any other secret in property file, you might need to redeploy your application, because when you are changing the property file, you need to redeploy your application, then only you can access the new password, and it reduces the maintenance as well. Only controlled people, only few people you can give access and they can manage your secret in Azure Key Vault, and this is better approach. This is all in this video. I showed you how to manage your secrets in Azure Key Vault and how to access the secret in your Mule application. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.